Let me ask you something. Would you prefer like some right now money to be rich now? Or would you prefer that generational wealth that's gonna go into your next generations to come? Listen, I know a lot of y'all probably like, of course, that's a no-brainer. Generational wealth. Listen, I say that because I was driving a bus and my Pringles had failed. Can of my Pringles had failed. And a passenger, who was homeless, he said, "Hey man, can you gonna eat the rest of those?" And I'm like, "Nah, you good, go ahead." I'm like, for you to have to ask me that must mean you really hungry. And then it dawned on me though. I'm like, you also got 2 bags of gummy bears in your bag. But I'm like, hold on now, I really like those. Didn't want to get those up. Plus, I had bought those as snacks to take with me on my flight that I had to catch directly after my shift. But God like intervened and he was like, now listen, you can do what you want. You have free will. You can eat those gummy bears. But guess what? You know that's gonna be temporary. That taste, that satisfaction you get from them, that's gonna be it. After you eat them, they're gone. That's it. There's no more. He said, or he said, you can give them to the young man and put up a treasure in heaven, get something that's not going to be temporary, that's everlasting. Listen, when you even look in his word, it says, don't put away your treasures on earth where thieves gonna break in and get them and mold gonna get to it. He said instead, give to the poor, and by doing so, you'll get a reward. You'll put up your treasures in heaven where thieves and mold can't get to it. Listen, I say that to say this. God is always, whenever He requires or demands something from us, it's always going to be something temporary to give us something eternal. If He tells you to lay your life down for me, present yourself as a living sacrifice, guess what? This life, we going to die for sure. It's temporary. It's for sure. He asking for something temporary, but then He said, I'll give you everlasting life. That's how it works. Contrary to the enemy, what he does, he always try to offer you something temporary, something that we got to lose anyway, that we can't take with us to the grave anyway, in order though to steal from you something eternal. That's why it says, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world but lose his only soul? What does it profit you to gain all this temporary stuff that you're gonna lose anyway one day, in order but to lose the only thing that's eternal, which is your soul? Listen, I'm just showing y'all how the economic system work in the kingdom. That's just some guy has showed me. And I'm like, every time he give you something temporary, every time you sacrifice it, he gonna give you something in return, eternal.